UFC 180, Diego the Dream Sanchez is taking on Norman Parke, and this is going to be in front of the Mexican fans. This sold out. This UFC 180 card sold out in 8 hours to 20,000 fans. So let me tell you something. It's going to be crazy in there. You're not going to be able to hear anything. It's going to be crazy. Like it was in Ireland, except it's going to be in Mexico, and Diego Sanchez is going to get the crap beaten out of him by Norman Parke. I mean, pretty much, like a 90% chance. I'm feeling like Diego Sanchez is going to go down. Diego Sanchez won his last fight versus Ross Pearson, but we all know he didn't win that fight. He lost. The commission gave him the win, but Dana White and everybody said that they're not really going to treat it like a win, you know? And Diego got beaten up really bad, and I'm glad for Ross Pearson. You know, although he got the loss on his record, I'm glad that the UFC is treating it like it was a win for him, because I saw the fight, and that was one of the worst ones ever, for sure. And, you know, before that, he had two really tough fights. He had Miles Jury and Gilbert Melendez, and he lost both those fights. And he's taking on a guy who's pretty much blazing. His record's 20-2, and he's got so many wins. Had a draw in his second to last fight, but in general, you know, his track record is much better than Diego Sanchez's. And Diego, the Dream Sanchez, is just beaten up, you know, and you got to feel bad for the guy. We love Diego. He's one of our favorite fighters, definitely one of mine. But at this point, looking at his build and his body, which we've seen numerous times, you know, we know that at 32 years old, Diego is looking a little worse than he should at 32 years old. So, you know, Diego's beaten up, and who knows, you know, I said in the beginning he's going to get beaten up really bad. Who knows exactly what's going to happen, you know. I know I can't predict everything, but I'm pretty sure that Diego the Dream Sanchez, Mr. Diego, in Mexico, is going to go down. You know, I hope Norman Parke finishes him, because Diego's definitely finishable at this point in his career. If not, you know, who knows? He survived versus Gilbert Melendez, he survived versus Miles Jury, and he also survived versus Ross Pearson, but it just seems like the stages for Diego Sanchez are getting worse. I thought he looked really bad in the Ross Pearson fight. So, what do you guys think? Do you think I was too hard on Diego Sanchez? Do you think I should give him another chance? I mean, he's a UFC fighter. The guy's done a lot. He's got 25 wins, you know, and he's fought some of the best fighters in the world. Or do you feel like he's just too beaten up at this point in his career, and Norman Parke is going to walk in and take the fight? Let me know your opinions, guys. I played both sides, but I'm on the side of Norman. I think he's going to win the fight. You know, it might be unanimous decision or split decision. That's possible too. Probably the most likely. But, you know, I would like to see a finish here. You know, finish what Ross Pearson started. All right, guys, peace out. And I want to hear what you have to say. And especially if you're a Diego fan, speak up. Let me know that you think I'm wrong and Diego's going to do it. So UFC 180, it's going to be bananas. And, yeah, subscribe to my channel. My channel's bananas sometimes, too. And hit me up on Twitter, Paulie G MMA. And hit up MMA Meltdown also. That's the website that I work with, MMA Meltdown, at Twitter. Peace out, guys.